Hi, welcome to another video, and in this one I'm basically starting my exploration journey with Assetto Corsa on PC. So as you'd imagine, I've been downloading quite a few mods, tracks, cars, a whole range of them, and what I want to look at first of all was, given the month or so that I've been playing around with it, look at my 5 favourite tracks I've discovered or I'm now able to play on Assetto Corsa. So in no particular order, we'll start with Bridgehampton. Now, Bridgehampton is basically one of 2 defunct racetracks on this list. It's a US-based racetrack and was considered extremely dangerous back in the day, and it's a nicely put together mod. It performs extremely well. It's a really nice layout for a track. It's very challenging to drive effectively, particularly in a pack, and yeah, it's just nicely put together and a real treat. And in all honesty, it's one of those tracks that puts pay to the myth that, or impression, should I say, that some people have, that American tracks are just ovals and that's it. They don't really do road circuits, which they quite clearly can do, and Bridgehampton's an excellent example of that. Moving on then from Bridgehampton to a hidden gem of British motorsport, or should I more accurately say Welsh motorsport, and that's Anglesey. Now, the track at Anglesey a few years ago was completely redone, not just remodeled, but redone. The layout was changed, and it's just an excellent circuit. It's used for quite a bit of national level racing in the UK, and perhaps the most common event that people may well have come across footage of it in without knowing is the Help for Heroes race that takes place every year or most years, normally using spec MX-5s or Miatas for our American colleagues. Anglesey's just a great track, and this is a really nice track mod for Assetto Corsa. Comes in 2 flavours as well. There is a wet skin for it, but just again really nicely put together, really accurate in terms of its layout, and a pleasure to drive. If you've not had a chance to sample this one because it's one of the less well-known ones, then give it a go. Back to the US, and with this one, Watkins Glen. Now, the Glen is perhaps my favourite American racetrack. It really is. I absolutely love Watkins Glen, and being able to experience it and explore it all over again within Assetto Corsa is just absolutely fantastic. It really is. The Glen's just, again, going back to what I said about Bridgehampton, it 100% proves that the impression of American oval racing and that's it just isn't true. It's an absolutely stunning location. It's a great track to drive. It's got such a variety of corners in it. It's really challenging, and it's just stunning fun. I fell in love with it all over again when it popped back up in Project Cars, and yeah, as I say, it's one of those circuits I love to drive no matter what the title, and getting it into Assetto Corsa made me really quite happy, in all honesty. Then we have our second defunct track, and this one again is a little bit of an outlier. It's from Singapore, and that's the Thompson Road GP circuit. Existed in the 60s and 70s before being basically put into disuse because it was just simply too dangerous. Basically runs through the jungle in part, and it's just a great circuit. Again, it looks absolutely stunning. It's really challenging to drive. Has the oddest pit lane I've ever come across, I think, being perfectly frank with you, where it just pops off the end of the hairpin. And yeah, just a real challenge to get to grips with, and a great circuit to drive. And again, once again, a really nicely modelled circuit as well. And then finishing it off back in the UK, we have Donington. And again, Donington is part of the established British track scene. It's the one that a lot of people know about, particularly as it's used heavily both for cars and bikes. You get 2 layouts in this particular version, and yeah, just really well put together. Now, I must confess it was a very close call between this and Alton Park, because Alton Park's probably my favourite British circuit, full stop. We had a close match with Brands Hatch, but no, Alton Park probably nails it. But Donington, of the mods I've tried so far anyway, the Donington mod is just absolutely superb. It's really nicely done. It's an interesting layout, it's an accurate layout as well, and well worth experiencing. So those are the 5 that I've come across so far that I've really enjoyed, and I keep going back to. I'll leave download links to all of them down below, but let me know if you've got any recommendations for any that I should give a go on. And if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button, and if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos go up. Thanks very much. Bye.